two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. It's second and 8. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 43.
Running right, it's Pollard. On the tackle there was DJ Turner. From the 38 now, here's a second and 5.
Here's Pollard again.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
The Titans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Second down and 3.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will have the Titans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
But they go play action. Here's Levis.
He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Pollard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Now here's Pollard, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Flip connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
12.
They run with the rookie. It's Chase Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now they go play action now. Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11.
And Burrow going to change the
11
play.
MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
They'll run left with Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Levis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Folks kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
We're good.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
11.
Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On 2, ready?
And now an audible here into something else. First down. Here's Burrow. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
He's got Burton here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11, mighty.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. 3rd and 9 here. Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They throw it out right complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
11 MT.
Burrow on play action. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there. Through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Levis back to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And they're going to stop play here. And the injury is to, that's DJ Chark, the receiver, who's in need of some help right now. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And Levis going to change the play. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Levis to throw it. Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Let's go.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Levis sets up to throw here. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the right sideline. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Going to try the right side. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. And into the end
end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Will Levis as the first half is winding down.
And the Titans would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
There he goes left side. Inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Chase Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Hiking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Levis now on 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now Burrow changing the look.
From the 29, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. And they're going to speed things up here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man open. It's Chase. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
An inside give, Brown. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
11.
Burrow now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Run for Pollard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Running right, it's Pollard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Pollard again. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd down and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Pollard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Give to Pollard running left. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Levis looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Folks' kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Traylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
11
Not
MT,
liking
hey.
the look. They'll
11
change the
MT,
play.
hey. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 105 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 1, ready?
Now 2nd and 3.
11
Now
Thomas.
Burrow changing things up
11
here.
MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Burton. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
11. Stop.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This is Brown going up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
12. Stop.
Now Burrow on first down. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amari Barno. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Second and 10. Well, now a design run for Ridley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
79 Broncos.
Here's Levis. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken inside his own 40. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 Mike.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. 129 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. And Burrow going to change the play. Throwing, Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here we go.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
11 MT tank.
Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come up. 1st and 10 here. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Levis takes a knee here, and that should just about do it.
And there it is, the standard symbol. Taking a knee means that one team won, and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check, as you said, for okay. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve. They look forward to their next 4. Maybe they can make a surge there.
So this one, a